Hi, you guys. Welcome to my channel. And I know that I have this mask on my face and I probably look crazy. But I was getting home and I was in my self care routine and I was talking to myself and encouraging myself. And in that process of just like thinking and building myself up, and um, I just thought, that I should say this and record this just as like a stream of consciousness. But I was thinking about, like, in the process of building myself up, about just who am I that I should think that I can have all the things that I want, that I deserve that, and that it's okay, right? Um, because I feel like oftentimes we we undercut um, what it is that we need to have, or that we deserve, or that we think we can have, or should have. And um, I was basically in the process of looking through a magazine because one of the things that I'm working on right now is a vision board, which I can share with you guys and go through it or whatever at some point, or just talk about some things at some point about just the things that I'm manifesting right now, and that I'm like, my whole mindset has changed. And I was looking at a magazine article and it said love, peace, and fitness. And I kind of was like, yo, yeah, I think I want that on my board. And and I was like, fitness as the third one. They say like love, peace, and happiness usually. Um, but it didn't say happiness, it said fitness. And I was thinking, man, um, what would the world be like if everybody was into fitness? And just in that moment, I kind of was like, it would be happy. Like, people's endorphins would be kicking, people would be saying hi and smiling for no reason. I think the world would probably be a better place. I'm sorry, it's hard to make certain letter sounds because the mask is pulling on my face. So it's hard to even smile. But okay. So um I guess what I was saying is, man, I do think that the world would be a better place. And I think that it's interesting because, right, like today, I think I joined like a new fitness program for an intensive 6 weeks, paid some bread for it, which, right now I'm in the mode of I deserve. I've dated in my past, and even been married in my past, and I genuinely feel like I always was willing to like just give all my money and pour all of my money into whoever it is I was with. I'm sure that the other people, I'm hoping other people don't just, I don't know. I don't know what I think about it. I don't have an opinion about it, but I don't think other people do that, you know? I don't think other women do that. And, or maybe you guys do, I'm not sure, but, or some of you. But I just, like, I'm always like, what can I do for you? How, like, I just want to give you everything. I want you to be happy. I just think everyone deserves to be happy. So I'm always like, what can I do to help you get there, or to like add to that? And so, if the person I'm dating likes different material possessions, then I'm always willing to buy it for them or get it for them or help them if money will make them happy. Um, because I have a very unique perspective on money. And for the most part, I'm a minimalist. I don't really have a lot of like anything. um, I don't have a lot of like clothes or shoes, um, or material possessions for that matter. But it's just because, like I said, my perspective on money. And so it's not so important that I'm not like willing to help someone or give to someone I love. But regardless, what I never do is spend that money on me. And part of me is like, I just don't think I need anything. Like, I don't need for much when it comes to material things. And so it's easy for me to like just be content with what I do have. But on some level, it's like I need to start, I'm in the process of learning that the that I have love in me because it shines through me, because it's the love of the most high power, the creator. His love shines through me and I'm able to give it to other people. And the only thing is that I haven't taken the time to turn that love, and the same love that I try to give to people that I love, like love myself that way, right? And give myself permission to essentially just do things for me because I want to, because why not? Because I deserve to be pampered. I deserve to be like to to like entertain the things that make me feel good, because happiness should matter to me. My own happiness should matter to me enough that I'm willing to make whatever changes are necessary to have that for myself, to give that to myself. And so I don't think that money in and of itself is like super important per se, or I don't want to say that, but like super, I don't know, meaningful. But it is helpful in allowing you the space and opportunity to do certain things. And so, anyway, so I'm like splurging on myself a little bit. Like, um, there's still other things that I want, like a telescope right now that just doesn't seem appropriate. But I'm like getting all the things that I want and genuinely just trying to like do all the things for myself that will make me happy. Activities that I want to do. Um, I don't know. So now it's about me. And anyway, I was thinking about, me getting into getting into shape because it said love, peace, and fitness. And I'm like, I'm trying to get fitness, my fitness. I'm like, why does, how does that, why does fitness matter? You know? And I'm just thinking about like me looking in a mirror and really wanting to love my body, and to look in the mirror and see someone that I want to, like, the person that I imagine myself to be, the person I know I'm capable of being. And that's in all aspects. Like when I look in the mirror and I look at my body, like I want my body to reflect who I know I can be, what I imagine myself to be, my best self. And in my mind, that's someone who's fit and flexible and strong. For me, that's what I imagine. That has discipline, to be able to attain all the things, not just in my body, but also, in in chasing my dreams and living my dream life. Like I give myself full permission to live the life that I know that I can have. and I'm not going to accept anything less. And so right now, um, like, I'm recognizing that a part of me being able to look in the mirror and be the person that I want to be is giving myself a lot of permissions that I never gave myself. And like right now, like I always put limitations on myself, I used to. And I'm always like, oh, this probably won't work, and this, I probably can't do that. I'm probably not good enough for this. Um, Even in love, like they probably don't want someone like me. Like, you know, um, but it was interesting. I was having a conversation with my girlfriend um, yesterday. She's someone like that I like. She like the girl next door kind of thing. So it's funny, we weren't friends at all when we were kids. And then, one day I think we were both in our 20s and we just hung out once and we just clicked. So she's been a friend for a long time. But anyway, we were talking yesterday and she was telling me about her dreams and things she's trying to accomplish. And she was saying, man, I'm just so worried. Like, I'm concerned that what if, I I mess up, or what if I lose money, or what if I, whatever, um, you know, am not successful initially or whatever. And I was saying, what's crazy to me is that I'm finally realizing that if in my mind the possibility of failure doesn't exist, then it's not an option. So then you have nothing to worry about. But I guess let me connect the dots a little bit better. Um, so this goes back to like the very beginning for me, like about who am I? What am I? Who am I? And in my mind, I'm like, the way that I choose to answer that question, and I've said this before in a different video, is like recognizing that one, I am, the child of the Most High Power. I am, um, I am a reflection of the Most High Power and the Creator. And because of that, I have infinite power, and I too am a creator because He made me in His image. And I think about how He made me as little particles, as little atoms, and atoms are essentially nothing but energy. And so I am energy. Um, I am a part of the universe, and therefore the universe is part of me and an extension of me, and the universe is infinite, and so am I. Um, and so I already have all the things. I can speak life into anything, or I can speak death into anything. And it's basically like the power of your words and the power of your thought. Like if we all just understood how powerful each and every single one of us are, we wouldn't we would never doubt. It's exactly what it says in the Bible. Like if you really understood, you would never doubt. You wouldn't. There's no fear. Like there's only peace and there's only love. It's just about like training your mind to understand that that's exactly like the whole point of this life. And all there's so many different texts, and you can believe in Christianity, it's in the Bible. Like, you can, believe in Buddha, like, it's there. Like, every single religion seems to kind of say similar things about attaining, like, peace, and meditate on the good things, and think not about the bad things. So it's so funny because I came to realize yesterday that the possibility of failure is only, in terms of a percentage, right? Is only possible by whatever percent you think about it. So if you think about it 40% of the time, and you think you're going to get it 60% of the time, then there's a 40% possibility that you might not get it, because you create your reality by what options you present before yourself. So, because you presented failure as an option 4 out of 6 times, you have a 4 out of 6 chance of actually failing. So then, to me, that stands to logically say that you shouldn't even allow for the possibility of failing in your head. And if you do that, then you can never fail. And and I mean that in so many different ways. I mean, that could be true about fitness, which is where this all started, or that could be true about, man, do I want $5 million in my bank account or no? Like, I just, like, I feel like we've learned to doubt ourselves so much that we don't become the person we know we can be. I don't know if anyone else feels like that, but I'm like, I know I can do these things. I just believe it now. So it's a little bit different. I don't know if I fully believed it. I think I doubted too much. But now that I've released my doubt, it's like a whole new story. Like, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be in this place right now. And man, I don't know how many of you actually listen to me, cuz like, who am I to be telling a story, but who am I not to?